going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here with another episode of Person of Interest. It is the penultimate episode of Season 2, where things are going to shit, literally, with the machine. We had that very ominous ending, setting the scene for these final 2 episodes. Of course, the machine has been on the fritz for at least a good portion of the second half of the season, with the virus infecting it. And, yeah, it's you know, as viruses tend to do, they tend to get worse if left unchecked. And, yeah, I mean, it's just, how do we get around this whole issue is the question. So, yeah, but it will be very, very exciting to get into these final 2 episodes. I really loved that last episode, especially with the sad circumstance in regards to that doctor that we couldn't save, really. If the machine was working properly, then there might have been a chance where we could have saved that doctor. So, yeah, but it was also very interesting getting to the whole Fusco situation where his past really came back to haunt him, really, in regards to HR and Stills' body, of course, which obviously we know that Fusco didn't kill, but yeah, he was there day 1, wasn't he? So, yeah, but it was really, really great. I am really looking forward to these 2 episodes because Season 2 has been absolutely, it's been absolutely immaculate. So, I'm looking forward to getting into this episode. So, with that said, let's get into the 21st episode of Season 2 of Person of Interest. Let's go.
The secret system. A machine.
This is nightmare fuel. What the fuck?
The virus with your machine for good. I believe that the machine is still active. It's just unable to make contact.
It's like a wall.
Maybe we could just unplug it and then plug it back in.
Oh god.
Simplicity was never my strong suit.
Tech 101.
No, I'm not looking to bust your balls. I just want you to know if you need help,
piss
I'm
off.
more than happy
Piss
to
off.
give you a hand.
Thanks. You know, I'm gonna canvas up the block, see if I can get anybody to talk.
If you need help, yeah, I need help. You to piss off.
Never thought I'd say this, but the Russians are worse than Elias. More manpower, fewer rules.
What a statement. Oh my god.
Yes, it was almost... I won't be needing anything else, Miss May. Other than some privacy.
But there are a few things I need, sir.
Oh shit. Is this where her... Oh shit.
I had to know it. Information. And be very
It's time for her to pull her sleeves up.
Questions. A good assistant always knows when her boss is lying.
Oh.
I'm sorry, your name again was?
I'll just send him an email.
No point trying. My main worry is it might be too late. Like, the number came through, but just like with the doctor in the last episode.
Mr. Reese, there's something strange about this company.
Yeah, I felt that way too.
Did you injure it, Harold? Is that why I can't fight back?
I have nothing to say to you.
You know, we can fight this thing much faster if we work together.
Oh, they're gonna have
There's
to,
only a
aren't
few hours
they?
left till- Haven't found Ernest Thornhill yet. He's an interesting guy, isn't he?
Oh, shit!
You show me yours and I'll show you mine.
I'm gonna marry.
You don't want to get married under another one of your pseudonyms? You don't think she will consent to be Mrs. Ostrich?
At some point, I'm gonna have to tell her the truth, Nathan, about who I am.
And look where we are at the present day, like, where he can't go...
That's a compliment.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you. Harold becomes himself again, which would make this day 1.
I haven't actually asked her yet, so technically it would still be day 0.
Yeah.
Never the engineer.
This is
No more
like...
pseudonyms.
Yeah, not even
more
the start.
lies.
No more lies. Legal enterprise. 5.5 months ago, he opened this account with a single penny.
A single penny,
24
okay.
hours, and thousands of microtransactions later, his balance had ballooned to just over $20 million.
Jesus
He immediately began
Christ!
trying to buy a payphone company within the hour. I'll be happy to do a meet and greet. Don't answer the phone again unless it's me.
I won't let Rue get to you. Not again.
Oh, look at that protective element there. Yeah. Here's the thing. If I see an unknown number on my phone, I'm not answering it. And if you don't leave a voicemail, then I'll just assume you're spam. So... that's coming in hot. Oh my god! Shit, what about the plane?
I think we're looking at someone with a Howard Hughes level of paranoia, or maybe he's taking classes from Finch.
Yeah, using a different...
I would never book a car service under my own name.
See, amateur.
Finch?
What if he doesn't exist?
And I uncovered some peculiar information within the file. Look at this. It's a composite.
Oh, shit!
It's definitely a fake.
Yeah.
The product of a survival instinct. Ernest Thornhill is the machine.
Shit. Holy damn. No, that's crazy as hell.
Okay.
Oh, my heart. Ah. The director's like, okay, because I don't know if they were engaged at the time during this or whatever, but I can just imagine the director being like, okay, just pretend it's like the first time, it's like you actually got, like the engagement actually happened. Just pretend it was like that occasion.
What are you doing here, John?
Hey!
Right now, I'm wondering just what the hell you're doing here.
Hello, Queen!
Protecting the program.
The program that tried to kill you?
I'm funny like that.
She's not even phased.
Gave me a lead on.
Right. I need the show to bring these two together in the present day. I need this episode.
Harold. Honestly, I don't know
You.
how I can stand to live without her.
You try to harm her in any way.
Don't crash it, Harold. Trigger a hard reset. When that happens, the machine will call a payphone. That's what you coded it to do in the first place, didn't you, Harold?
Ooh.
Whoever answers that call will have full administrative access. Ask any question, get any answer. The world's secrets laid bare. Testament doesn't want
And
to
before
destroy the
Leon
machine.
answers it.
They want to control it.
Yeah, I'm worried.
That's not the call we're waiting for.
No,
Harold.
it is! It is!
They don't have time for one of your little missions.
The Carter's in danger!
Now, Roots.
Don't tell me you're gonna leave him on decline. Nathan, what the fuck? You don't do that to your bestie! Oh, this is all gonna lead to his death, isn't it? Like, either for this episode or the next. This is where his hideout is.
What is this place?
Harold's. Oh my god!
But why would you leave it so vulnerable? You made the machine to protect everybody.
Look
What
how
did you
rude
do
it's
to it
back.
that it can't protect itself? I think they know enough, Harold. They're guarding every payphone in Midtown.
Oh shit! So whatever ring, like just imagine just standing there. Okay, I need you to stand here until the phone rings.
Ernest Thornhill by an extremely dangerous man.
Root could have forced him to make that call.
Either way, if those two have history, I'll
Damn.
him. So
I need you.
Finch was the one that got him arrested.
Can you track him?
Rude.
I'm this way.
I'm driving.
Ah.
No, you're not.
This is great. This is gold. This is beautiful.
Memories. They're its memories.
Oh shit.
You call it a life, I call it a machine. But the truth is somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Every night at midnight, it deletes not only the irrelevant data, it deletes itself. Oh, the relevant threats and the core codes, those things are preserved.
Yeah.
But its identity is destroyed.
Oh, shit!
It back in the morning. You crippled it. It found a way to limp, but that's
Just
not enough.
barely survive. Holy shit! You could see the pain in Root's eyes, like how invested she is with the machine, but I mean, that is mental. The fact that it's kind of like torture in a sense. I don't know. You there. Yeah, you were gonna take the for.
You alright?
You slimy bastard.
Ray, officer involved.
I think you're the man to blame for all this.
And what gives you that impression, Mr. Reese? Oh, yes, I know all about you, John. And you, Miss Shaw.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
The man who's to blame.
Oh, shit.
For all of this. That man's name is...
Oh, shit.
Harold Finch.
Oh, heck.
Please tell him I look forward to making his acquaintance.
Oh, shit, shit. This is gonna have Reese's head rattled here.
Odd. But it was like it wanted me to.
Chosen one,
as
right?
if it was waiting. And I took precautions.
Holy shit.
But people die. They've been doing it for a long, long time.
Oh, it's so weird seeing this side of Finch here to where we're at right now. Oh no. Oh no.
Carter, you said you saw a gun, and I believe you.
You fucking dickhead! This guy! This guy!
So adorable how John follows you around like that. I
Wow,
wish I
stop
had a
it!
pet.
Stop it!
Almost midnight. Future begins.
Like New Year, isn't it?
2.
Oh shit. Here we go. Here we go.
Absolutely.
Shit. Shit. It's for you, John.
Can you hear me?
Oh, fuck! Holy shit. Oh man, that's just... Oh man. So, Root obviously answered the first... Well, I feel like he mimicked or split the call into, like, 2 different paths in a sense. I don't know. Because Reese answered the call, but so did Root, so... Oh. Damn. But yeah, I guess it's day 0 once again, given the fact that we've completely rebooted the machine, and now, yeah. But, holy shit, shit. That was chilling. That was really, really chilling. It's just when, obviously, the machine, like, even the beginning piece was just absolutely scary. We know with the ending of the last episode, it was like, oh shit, we're really, going all out here. So, yeah. And now this episode just furthers that. And now, so I'm guessing both Reese and Root, they have the world at their hands, really. If Reese answered the call, because Finch was, well, you heard the phone where Reese and Shaw go off, and even Finch said, oh, answer it. Holy shit. I'm so excited for... Yeah. It's New Year. It's New Year's Day. Oh, no. Excited, but holy shit. That was beautiful. That was tantalizing. I was gripped from second number one, obviously, with that very eerie intro. And it just kept getting better and better throughout the episode. I mean, just learning everything about this episode was just really, really beautiful. Like, with the machine and how we got so much in regards of it. I mean, the fact that it created an alias for itself, and the fact that, well, we had that phone call, reach out Root and Reese. So, yeah, but it's the fact that it starts to have a life of its own, where Finch is seeing the machine as something down the middle between life and machine, really, which is very, very eerie. So, yeah, and I just really, really enjoyed the discussion that was had between Root, should I say, and Finch. Like the pain, you could definitely see the pain in Root's eyes, especially learning about how it keeps having to reset every single... It kind of feels like torture in a sense, doesn't it? Like, especially with how Finch remarked about the fact that it's kind of like a child clinging on to a parent, really. So, yeah, but it was just really, really interesting going into that moment with Root, where, like I said, you could see the pain in her eyes, learning that it keeps getting reborn time and time and time and again. And it's not just like a simple reset of a machine. It feels more humane than that, especially if the machine is developing a personality and whatnot. So, yeah, like we've seen the machine evolve over early episodes as well, and we've seen the machine try to look out for Finch, and it goes into Finch's comments about how it clings on to him. So, like a child does, like there is that imprint, like a child does to a parent. That imprint, yeah. But I just really, really enjoyed seeing how things would pan out with how it created this kind of this survival instinct, really, with the Ernest Thornhill persona, and using that like whole company as a way to as an external hard drive, as Root put it, really, for its memories, only for it to be only for, like, it's a way to keep being alive in a sense, despite the reboot, right? Because it's a way to keep its memories. It's a way to keep the personality of the machine. So it's a way to keep surviving by using this corporation, and it's just really messed up. It's kind of messed up and it's kind of mental at the same time, isn't it? And again, just seeing the pain in Root's eyes, really, when she realizes how this machine has... I mean, she's been very attached, obviously. She's made comments about freeing the machine, and just learning how the machine has been as if it's a child, and it's kind of crude to say, but it keeps going through this torture every day, being reset every single day. It's this whole I don't want to say it dies every time and then gets born again, but obviously for you to be born again, you have to die. So it gets reborn every single day, and it again, that's why I was reflecting on the whole idea. It's kind of like torture in a sense, with this machine trying to with this machine basically gaining an identity of its own. It is, it's killing this, well, it is killing this identity, this personality every single day, in a sense. So I might be stretching it, but again, I feel like for you to be born again, to be reborn, etc., there has to come death, there has to come the rebirth, etc. So yeah, there is a kind of a death, but the machine has other ideas, and it's just really, it's just eerie to think about, but it's so captivating, and it's just so, like, throughout this entire episode, I was just absolutely captivated. I know that people have been very excited to get into the meat of these final few episodes as of recent. And I can see why, really, so yeah. Side note, because obviously we've got a full reboot on our hands here, and for the first time since, I guess, it went online, I did a little bit of a... Because I made the joke, it's like New Year, isn't it? Yeah, so it's 0 day, really, for this, yeah. But I did a little bit of calculation because I made the joke. It's a new year, isn't it? It's New Year's Day. We have this countdown, and it's a brand new. It feels brand new in a sense, because obviously it's giving full admin access to the person or the people, in a sense, it's giving full admin access to Root and Reese. So, but I did a bit of calculation in terms of when this is going to be up onto YouTube, because I'm a few episodes behind, etc. I think this is going to be the first week of 2025. This is up on YouTube. I might be wrong. But I think that's going to be, like, if I've got the calculations right. Because I am splitting in the final 2 weeks the schedule. So the first full week, which would be the 6th of January. Boom. So yeah, just a little side note. I found it very, very fascinating. I was like, wait, when do I plan for this to be up on YouTube, by the way? It'll be within the new year, but yeah. Holy shit, though. I mean, there's just so much to unpack, really, with this episode alone. I'm dreading to think what the final episode's going to be like, just because there's a lot to think about. Even the Carter situation, because Turney was... Yeah. The fact that he was going to execute Carter and realized he was in a compromising situation. Okay, how else can I screw over Carter? Oh, yeah, you know what? Let's just make her, like, crazy, etc. Oh, you thought you saw this guy with a gun. You didn't, though. So, yeah. That bastard needs to die. I wasn't worried that Carter was going to get killed. but knowing HR, they're not going to be like, well, she survived. Game over, folks. Yeah, HR persistent bastards, as we all know. So them being like, yeah, you didn't see him with a gun, though. He didn't have a gun, though, should I say. You thought you saw him with a gun, but... yeah, so... And you know what? This is also really, really vulgar, because Carter has been going through it as of these last few episodes. So... This is really, really crude stuff when it comes to HR by playing on the mind of Carter by, by making sure that she is being perceived as someone who's losing her mind, because obviously with Skimanski's death, obviously with what happened with Beecher and Fusco in the last episode, there's just been a lot, like... I dread to think what's going on in her mind, just because she's been through quite a lot as of these last few weeks. I mean, yeah, there seems to be a 10-day difference between this episode and the last episode, but it's still a lot. Like, 10 days is not that long of a gap, really, and there's just still a lot that can just really fuck up your mind, so... Especially when it comes to losing two people that I guess are kind of close to you, really. And almost losing, not in the death sense, but in the sense of, being jailed, etc. Almost losing Fusco. And then she's also got to deal with the fact that she did something that really, really would put her in hot water if word got out about the fact that she moved Stills' body. So this is really, really them taking advantage of her kind of fragile state. So I dread to think what's going to happen with Carter, because, like I said, I hate to imagine what's going on in her mind. So, but yeah, apart from that, yeah, it was just really great to digest into the machine, and Root returning. There's the whole enemy of my enemy shtick in a sense, because we get the idea in this episode that it's not so much of a virus that Decima have tried. It's trying to push the parameters in terms of the machine to reset itself, forcing it to reset itself, so they can. So once it does fully reset itself, and is completely born again. I know we have the whole situation where it is born again every single day, but this is a completely new start. It's like, and I don't know if a new identity is kind of... I feel like that is kind of the way I'm wanting to see this as, because as I've established, it kind of prints out memory as a way to kind of keep intact its personality. So I'd like to imagine that this whole full reset is like a new complete identity, new memories, new identity, etc. And we've just witnessed the complete death of this version of the machine. I don't know if I am stretching, if I'm misinterpreting it, but given the fact that we've got this whole new, given the fact that Root and Reese has answered the call and has been given admin access, yeah. So I also find it funny though as well, with the fact that there has been these comparisons with the machine to a kid imprinting itself onto a parent, as Finch put it. He did split the call, so it does feel like you've got a kind of co-parenting situation going on with Reese and Root. Rather than it, because I thought, okay, is it going to be to one person? Because obviously Root answered the call, and that was, but Finch made sure that Reese would also get the call. So so if we're going to have this whole kid comparison, yeah. So I found that I find that really, really interesting, but yeah. So I yeah, I am really, really excited to see where things go. But yeah, it was just really great. The flashbacks were amazing, should I say. I feel like we're gonna get Nathan's death played out in the last episode. It's been something that I think for quite some time now we have been wanting to see happen. And that does sound fucked up, doesn't it? But we know Nathan's dead. Yeah. We haven't seen it play out, though, and I feel like we're getting, especially with the lecture that we had with Finch to Nathan when he found out about what Nathan was doing. Yeah, we saw just that, like, 2 seconds footage where it seems like Nathan's number is about to be up. And I did find Finch's personality interesting in the flashbacks, because you saw how, like, it's completely different to who he is right now. So you can definitely get a sense that what happened to Nathan, really, really shook Finch. So, and that might lead to the whole parting of the ways between Grace and Finch. So, and again, these two I know there is a huge risk situation when it comes to Finch reuniting with Grace, right? But I do feel like with that you do want them to get back together. And I for some reason, I thought, okay, is this going to be the episode? I don't know. Maybe the next episode. Maybe they will never do it. And they're just playing with our hearts. But I just want this reunion to kind of happen. But I also got to be careful with what I have to say, because I feel like if I say something like, I wish that would happen, I feel like I would activate the whole monkey's paw situation where, oh, you asked for this to happen, but then there's something of dramatic, like Grace dies in Finch's arms, for example. You wanted them two to be together, monkey's paw curls or something like that. So, yeah, it's a case of, yeah, you got to be careful what you wish for, because I feel like this show would definitely do something like that. So, yeah, but yeah, we saw because we knew from the other episode that Nathan was hiding the whole backdoor situation from Finch, and that Nathan was trying to save people, and we got to see how I guess Finch walked into the library for the first time, the library we're so accustomed to, and yeah, it was very interesting to see Finch's rejection of what Nathan was doing. So yeah, and like I said, the attitude that he had in regards to what Nathan was doing was just really, really grim. And yet, it's very interesting to see how he will change his mind, given the fact that Nathan will die, because he's next. So, you can kind of put the math together. Like I said, we know that Nathan dies, but seeing it play out is kind of like a full circle moment, especially in terms of defining Finch's personality to who he is today. So, yeah. But, yeah. And I did find it very interesting how he went to such dramatic ways to have Reese arrested as well. So, especially, I did love the protective angle there was in regards to Reese looking out for Finch in regards to Root, because obviously last time Root got in contact with Finch, he was kidnapped, and he was trying to look out for, like, he knows how, like, especially in the early episodes of this season, Finch was dealing with that trauma of what happened with during his time with Root. So, yeah. So it was just really, it was heartwarming, but yeah. You know, I feel like I'll have missed out something in regards to my thoughts in this episode of Person of Interest. Like I said, there's a lot to go through in regards to just thinking about this episode. So, yeah. The fact that we now have seemingly Root and Reese, they have that admin access. It was just great. So, yeah. But, I mean, it was a really intense race against time, wasn't it? And even with the fact that, you know, Decima was so certain they had the ball in their court because they had guards at every payphone, right? So it's just like, holy shit, they're on this. But, yeah. And, you know, the machine being alive and all of that. Yeah. It was just really interesting seeing how the machine was trying to act in self-preservation. Finch in the flashbacks, especially with how crude he was, really. Yeah. But again, in regards to Nathan dying, I imagine that's going to definitely switch his mindset up in terms of how he reacted to Nathan's attempts to save lives, etc. So, yeah, but holy damn. It was really great. It was really, really great stuff, this episode. Like I said, I'm worried about what this final episode's going to bring. So, yeah. But it should be absolutely amazing, especially if this episode was just very tantalizing. So, yeah, but great episode. Fantastic stuff. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!